With the growing number of crypto users day by day, it's only natural that Binance is struggling to regulate the platform and has received numerous reports regarding the users' problems in using this crypto platform. Recently, it's been announced that the cryptocurrency exchange platform has brought in a former IRS criminal investigator to monitor money laundering, which we'll share with you in today's video. So tune in to know more. As the biggest trading platform for cryptocurrency exchange, Binance has employed a new figure to oversee investigations relating to money laundering, who is none other than Monahan, a former IRS criminal investigator. Binance made the announcement August 18, 2021, and has named Monahan as the Global Money Laundering Reporting Officer of the company, GMLRO. With ransomware being one of the biggest threats to online security, the crypto exchange platform is tapping into preventative measures to maintain security within. Binance has a strong culture of putting their users first, from providing market-leading products to supporting high-profile investigations that help make the crypto industry a safer place. Monahan expressed in a statement, "My efforts will be focused on expanding Binance's international anti-money laundering (AML) and investigation programs, as well as strengthening the organization's relations with regulatory and law enforcement bodies worldwide." George Monahan, who has served as the U.S. Treasury criminal investigator, also boasts of 30 years of credited government service wherein he oversaw activities relating to financial crime investigations like money laundering. He's also credited for leading complex international investigations that have resulted in the takedown of some of the most prolific cyber criminals, nation-state actors, and terrorist organizations. Changpeng Zhao, or simply CZ, the CEO of Binance, has also expressed his sentiments regarding the company's actions to combat the problems, as well as his stance on hiring Monahan. "We've always held Binance to the highest standard to safeguard our users' interests, and to that end, we're always expanding our capabilities to make Binance and the wider industry a safe place for all participants." CZ further added, "As a former U.S. federal law enforcement investigator, Monahan brings a wealth of AML and investigations experience to Binance. We're thrilled to welcome him to our team as GMLRO, and we look forward to his contributions." Before Monahan, the current GMLRO position was held by Karen Lang since 2018. Now, Lang serves as Binance's Director of Compliance, who still encourages compliance efforts within the organization. Since 2020, the company has widened its international compliance team and advisory board by 500% as a way to address and combat the problems regarding operations. Some of the latest employees of the company include Jonathan Farnell as the Director of Compliance, former U.S. Senator Max Baucus as Policy and Government Relations Advisor, and former FATF executives Rick McDonnell and Jose Nadal as Compliance and Regulatory Advisors. Binance, their recurring difficulties and countermeasures. As a result of its fast-paced growth, Binance is having trouble regulating its operations, and as we all know, cryptocurrency is a hot spot for money laundering and other illegal pursuits. Because of this, they bumped up their compliance team and even hired Monahan to oversee this particular problem. Just recently, it's been announced that Binance will tighten its KYC, Know Your Customer verification, to meet regulatory compliance as well as to adhere to stricter anti-money laundering (AML) standards. Binance CEO CZ also took to Twitter this announcement, wherein he linked the new guidelines from the company's website. He further added in a separate statement, "We aim to work more collaboratively with policymakers to improve global standards and discourage bad actors. Most people are convinced about the company's move on employing George Monahan to monitor money laundering involvements, but several watchdogs remain skeptical on whether this tightened move is enough to placate regulators." One such person who shared his skepticism is Alireza Siadat, who works as a partner at the law firm Anderton in Frankfurt. "It's a nice marketing statement, but from the regulator's perspective, this is not enough," Siadat stated. "Since they're doing it on a voluntary basis, regulators do not know whether they have the authority to supervise the identity check, and no one can see whether they're doing it properly." Due to the increasing number of cyber threats and financial crimes, the company has opted to secure the overall safety of its digital assets. As a result of the new requirements, customers are now required to prove their identity via submission of their official ID document along with the user's photo for facial verification. By undergoing this process, the company aims to enhance user protection and risk assessment protocols. In the case that customers fail to meet these new requirements, they will only be allowed to withdraw funds, close positions, positions, cancel orders, and redeem tokens. These steps have served as preventative measures to fraud and other scrutinies Binance has been facing from financial regulators worldwide, a thing they've been struggling with continuously in recent years. Binance also tightened their money laundering checks aside from implementing KYC. As the largest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance also implemented a strict background check on customers to boost efforts against illegal activities such as money laundering, effective immediately. This move stems from weeks of pressure as applied by regulators across the globe. The trading platform has faced multiple warnings and business curbs from financial regulators from different countries such as Germany, Britain, and even Japan, who have expressed their concerns time and again over the use of crypto in money laundering that puts risk to its users. Of course, Binance had to act accordingly if the company still wants to be in good graces among the regulators as well as keep its users. If it's not reason enough, several senior Democrats from the U.S. government, namely U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde, have voiced their oppositions and concerns regarding crypto money laundering, but other regulators were focused on Binance in particular. Binance banned in the UK as deemed by the FCA. Late June 2021, CNN reported that the cryptocurrency exchange platform was banned in the UK by the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, which is the regulatory body in said country. In a statement released on June 26, 2021, the FAC declared the following: Binance Markets Limited is not permitted to undertake any regulated activity in the UK. No other entity in the Binance Group holds any form of UK authorization, registration, or license to conduct regulated activity in the UK. Like many other countries, selling and trading crypto is not closely monitored and regulated in the country. However, other activities are on close watch, such as selling derivatives, which require approval. In addition to this, the FCA also issued a warning regarding the volatile nature of crypto markets, wherein they stated, "Be wary of adverts online and on social media promising high returns on investments in crypto asset or crypto asset related products." Before the UK issued the ban, Japan had already determined that Binance may be operating in their country without proper authorization. Aside from these two countries, Binance will also be putting a stop to their service in Ontario, Canada by December 31, 2021, after regulators there ramped up oversight of crypto markets. We're aware of recent reports about an FCA UK notice in relation to Binance Markets Limited. A Binance spokesperson said in a response to CNN business request for comment, "BML is a separate legal entity and does not offer any products or services via the Binance.com website. The FCA UK notice has no direct impact on the services provided on Binance.com. Our relationship with our users has not changed. We take a collaborative approach in working with regulators. We take our compliance obligations very seriously. We're actively keeping abreast of changing policies, rules, and laws in this new space." Despite these warnings, people still took part in the cryptocurrency market in the hopes of earning more than they initially invested. Binance assists in taking out cybercriminal ring laundering $500 million in ransomware attacks. Despite it all, the cryptocurrency exchange platform has proven to the public that it's able to handle security measures from a previous takedown in June 2021. As reported in their blog, Binance details one of their initiatives, the Bulletproof Exchanger Project, which is an anti-ransomware initiative wherein they collaborated with the Ukraine Cyber Police to arrest a major cybercriminal group laundering over $42 million of illicit funds back in 2020. Ransomware has been a growing threat to online security, which not only affects cryptocurrency but a variety of other industries as well, ranging from supply chains to healthcare institutions. So what is the Bulletproof Exchanger Project? Before we get to the Bulletproof Exchanger Project, we need to give a brief description of how Binance scales its investigation. As stated on their website, they apply feature engineering techniques to identify suspicious patterns associated with illicit activities. These signals are then stacked and serve as input to the detection models being developed, assisting our investigations. Given the substantial volume associated with the Binance exchange, our numerous data sets are above and beyond what would be plausible from manual analysis. Hence the reason we've employed detection algorithms algorithms that have been trained on historical attacker data to flag potentially malicious activities. The Bulletproof Exchanger project is manned by the security science team, who has a job to identify transactions between Binance and high-risk entities. These cryptocurrency platforms often serve as the cash-out points for cryptocurrency operations connected to financial crimes and other fraud. Similar to Bulletproof hosting services, which are web hosting providers with more lenient rules regarding what can be hosted on their servers, Bulletproof Exchangers are well known for their lenient Know Your Customer (KYC) and anti-money laundering (AML) policies. But despite all this, we'll keep a close eye on Monahan's development as the newly appointed GMLRO on whether Binance tactics will prove to be successful against ransomware and money laundering. With that, we're wrapping up today's video about Binance's new GLMRO and what you need to know about it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you at the next episode, and thanks for watching.